Gemini, welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules, an intuitive tarot reader. All right, this is going to replace I'm going to try to make these replace our short tarot reading. It's going to do more long form, not that much longer. I know everyone has things to do. All right, we're going to be checking into love energy. What's coming up for you in love, where you guys are at. What's hitting you first? We're heading into October, just got out of all the eclipses, okay? And you can always see my shorts or book personal readings as well at moonfiretarot.com, my profile page. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Oh, we got a flipper. Make sure you're good to check, if you have the time, guys, check your placements. If not getting personal reads, I will try to make as personal as possible, okay? So Gemini, let me see, this feels strong. All right, so what is starting out here? Chaos and conflict. All right. And soulmates. All right. Gemini, there is some type of partnership that is coming up here. I feel like you are really contemplating, okay? It's like you're going I feel like in the past you went the distance in a love bond, all right? This does feel like if it's not your current relationship and you're single, it could still be in your energy and they passed, okay? I feel like to be fair is like trying to get a sense of justice, trying to apologize, make things fairness, someone apologizing, trying to go the distance because you were loyal to this person, okay? But I see chaos and conflict, all right? You may be having a rough patch here next to a soulmate card, like a partnership energy, all right? So now, I do see never ending story, no place like home, which is feeling comfortable with someone or literally you live with them. And never ending story is like caught in like troubles, like something keeps repeating over and over. Now, you're thinking about your why, all right? Why am I doing this? Why is this relationship still going? Why is this dynamic still going? And I see deep knowing and I do have a sense of healing, okay? So that's a good sign, all right? Now, we have a soulmate energy now. This could be a different energy altogether. We'll see what happens here. It does look like, at least for right now, like the energies, whatever this dynamic is, however long you've been together, it's like you're trying to figure things out and you're really doing a lot of reflection, on some level here. Let me see what else is coming up for you. Because it looks like there's loyalty there, but also lots of tensions that don't seem to end. All right. Spirit, talk to me. What's coming up? What else is coming up for Gemini with this message here? All right. What do we got here? Let me see. This feels strong. All right. Stay strong. All right. So this is like fighting for love, but choosing your battles wisely. And I do see time heals. Okay. So whether it's healing the relationship, mending, or like yourself, I see you're protecting your energy. You're really focused on self care here, and they're talking about being vulnerable, like expressing yourself, but there is something short term or ephemeral. It's like even if you've been committed for a while, when this ephemeral card comes out, it's like you may need to express like, hey, we are good for a little bit, but then things get rocky again. All right. Or maybe you're in and out of a dynamic, or like you keep getting in and out of a dynamic. All right. If you're single and you just have so many attempts where you feel like you find your partner and then, you break up with them because things are rocky and it keeps happening, they're trying to tell you to stay strong, protect your energy, and time will heal from all of these rocky relationships. But for a lot of you, it is going to be a dynamic that's constantly getting rocky or constantly feeling like short-term happiness and then it gets rocky again, like never ending story. Okay, bottom of the deck, I do see the rambling rose. All right, this is about growing apart, getting some space to think, evolving outsiders. I have many loves, complicated. All right, it might have been a fine romance for some of you, and there is a chance for empathy and forgiveness. Okay, and I do see this feels like a separate message for those of you who are able to reconcile. I do feel like it ends right there. For some of you, they want you to keep pedaling despite obstacles, even if you feel unsure. I do feel like this is for my single Geminis out there, okay? That to keep going. Love is coming, because I do see like a partnership energy showing up here, and you may even be having trouble finding that person, and it's hard. All right. For some of you, it's going to be like, many loves, taking detours, involving outsiders. Could be third party for some of you with the many loves card, and maybe gossip, or someone's always involving their friends or things like that, growing apart. And for lots of you, though, I do feel like there is a chance for forgiveness. All right. Hopefully, time heals situations, whether you continue or not, up to you. We're going to pull some more here. Okay. Spirit, talk to me for Gemini. What is coming up for a Gemini collective? Gemini collective. All right, what is coming up for the Gemini collective? Let's take a look here. All right, so we got a Page of Cups. All right, messages of love. Six of Cups. It's all about the past, children, cherished memories. When I see 10 of Wands, yeah, you're really thinking about your why. I feel like a lot of you may be either like on the precipice of letting something go, or trying to like decide if like what's your why for looking for love, what are you looking for? Like it's a very inverted kind of energy, because we see forgiveness is up in the air. It's almost like a crossroads for a lot of you. Okay. I do see a tower moment and getting some type of healing or wishes, like optimism coming through. I'm going to clarify this because what I'm seeing is a message from someone from the past, someone you have cherished memories with. It could even be apology if you're coupled, but I do see mending for some of you. Okay. But 10 of Wands and the Hermit. All right. So we have stress, feeling like pent up energy and needing to spend some time alone to contemplate. All right. That's just like finding your why, figuring out why this is happening, what you're doing. Strength, trying to hold back from this person, or preserve your energy. You're protecting your energy, because I do see some type of 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. You thought this was happy love, and now I see a rock bottom feeling. Now, for a lot of you, hopefully it's just a bad week. This is just upcoming energy, but that's like a rough ending. Some of you may be coming out of a relationship and headed into happiness, because after every chaos card, it jumps to some type of happy, loving energy. Okay. Like you having wishes fulfilled or a sense of healing. All right. So, Spirit, what is this tower? Okay. Rapid changes, epiphanies. What's going on here with this tower? What is going on for Gemini? Six of Wands, feeling victorious, getting attention. Okay. Two of Pentacles, getting priorities in order, juggling. And I see the Chariot, victory, and the Queen of Wands. All right, fire sign may be relevant for some of you. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Temperance, Five of Wands. So for my couple, because it just does feel like some type of commitment was involved, or you thought there was a commitment here. I am seeing a sense of victory. You're getting your priorities in order. This person may be more focused on you right now. Okay. So we have fire sign and air sign energy. It's like there's an energy of, we see how they're like the Queen of Swords back is turned to the fire sign, because you're protecting your energy. Air sign energy is Queen of Swords, setting boundaries. Okay. They may be more focused on you, and I feel like you guys are focused on healing, because there's a lot of arguing here. There's a lot of petty fights, and smoothing out tension. And then I see the Hanged Man, divine timing. For a lot of you, this is going to be like a cliffhanger. Spirit, can I get more? See, in divine timing, here we go. We have the Emperor now. Now, this is like a divine masculine energy, husband energy, wifey energy, if they're more masculine type. And I see not making a decision, but now moving on, like smoothing on to obstacles, moving on to calmer waters. Okay. But it's not the most romantic energy after this rock fold or ironclad reconciliation. I feel like the focus upcoming is just forgiveness and trying to smooth out tensions. Okay. For my single Gemini, because I do feel like you're in here too, it's the power to keep going, and to keep looking for love and figuring out what you want in love, or why are you stuck in certain patterns. It's very interesting energy here. Spirit, talk to me. And I hope let me know if you guys get that, guys, because I sometimes I get two different downloads. two different storylines whenever I'm doing bigger pulls for the collective, okay? Even just shorter ones, which makes sense. You're not all going to have the same story, obviously. You know, we have different dynamics here. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a spirit affirmation just to help you get through this. Just a bit of, I wanted to fly out. Okay, here we go. All right, what do we got here? Inner work. Yes, reflecting. We see the hermit, stress, you know, smoothing out tensions, hanged man, surrendering to the divine, seeing things from a different angle to help you decide what you want to do. All right, so let's go. And guys, spirit, God, universe, whatever you believe in for these, okay? So I'll just read it as it says it though. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. And what you have here, the strength card, okay? Getting stronger, regaining confidence, holding back, you know, after ending or a rough period, okay? And trying to heal, all right? Trying to surrender. I feel like you dealt with some blows here, Gemini, all right? But you have rapid changes, epiphanies, heading to some healing. I cannot promise with this reading that all of you are going to reconcile with this energy, or it does, I do see some type of love and moving on energy, and most likely, but some of you are able to mend and forgive, but it's not concrete whether it's going to be like a romantic kind of like we're together again. For those of you who are coupled, at least not upcoming, okay? The upcoming energies of next week, it looks like there's still some things to work on, some things for you guys to decide and get through this rough period, because you guys are trying to figure it out and see if you can even bring down the chaos. And it does look like it will happen in time to at least smooth it out, whatever you decide you want your relationship to be. Okay, that's the kind of reading, that message that's coming through here. All right, so love and light, Gemini. I hope those messages help. Best of luck. Things will calm down soon. Okay, take care.